Okay, so I think I wanted to talk about why songwriting is quite easy actually. Um, in the end, it's just about playing some chords, adding some, I don't know, some sevenths here and there, and or not even that, just like playing some random chords, and then yeah, you have a nice track. You can search for like fitting chords or something like that, fitting chords, and like in every like chord progression in the pop music, they use like different basic progressions, like uh, like the first, the fourth, and fifth, and the first again, first again. It depends on which scale you want to take. Like if you take C major, you would take the C as the first chord, for example, and then you take the fourth chord, which would be like the A minor, and then like a F chord, and then a G chord, for example. Then you have like a very easy chord progression. Then you have like a I haven't shown that. You have like a capo, and then you put it like anywhere on the guitar, like just pick a random spot, like that. And then we just like pick the C, A, M, F, G, and we just play it a little bit. And then you can maybe like take a little bit different chords. For example, you can play the C a little bit different. For example, that like that. And then you could try to like add a melody, for example. Da, 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 da.
Willst du was essen? Ein Ei?
Ja,
Ei mit Kräutern?
würde ich
Ja,
machen.
mach ich ein Ei mit Kräutern.
For example, like this. Yeah, this was my German roommate. I'm also German, actually. Yeah, and then you just play like a little bit around. We could like maybe because I wanted to talk a little bit about songwriting, we could like text a little bit, something like sun's going down, sun's going down. You're not around. You're not around. Sun's going down. You're not around. I wish you'd be here. I wish you'd be here. Life would change gear or something like that. Or what I also like to do, just jamming around with the chords. Sun's going down. You're not around. I wish you'd be here by my side. going down. You're not around. I wish you'd be here by my side. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, something like that. And then you have like a melody and a little bit of text, and you can do it like with every, like you can put like the capo like on every spot of the guitar, like here for example I just put it here some randomly like that, and I play the same chords for example, and it's completely different like range of how to say, I'm not good in music theory, but you have like a different tonality and everything, and then you just like pick other keys or like other notes, because the notes which I sang before are not in the range anymore, because like I just put it here, and if I play like the same chords, it's a lot higher. Okay, it's like in the spot where it's like too heavy to play. I put it somewhere else. And then you can like play the same chords and play and get another melody, for example. The sun's going down, and you're not around. I wish you'd be here by my side. Something like that. Or you just pick other chords. Like sometimes I just play like the easy chords from the C major scale, and I just play them like randomly behind each other and like try to find some nice chords. This, and like most of the pop songs are like about love, so it's a good topic to start. And yeah, what can I add? Like for the rhythm, for the rhythm it's basically like not really important. I would say it's just like that you find your tempo, so you can sing with it quite well. Like for me, for example, when I start like this, it's harder to like sing at the same time, you know. So if I want to play a little bit quieter, I just like pull the strings like that, and then you just like go. And you can also just like, if you have, for example, two chords. If you put the capo here, for example, you just play the C and the E minor. For example, you also have a good basis where you can start with just two chords. Just for the first, and then afterwards you can add some other chords. life's going well. Without you I'm finding for myself. I think my life's going well. Without you I'm feeling myself. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh. Yeah. And it's quite nice to find melodies, and then if you have something like this, and then you can like go over like this. Yeah, that's it. Basically, you just like I feel like the problem is most of the times I'm finding like a melody, and then you just go around a little bit, and then after a time you come to a certain point where you don't remember what you just jammed, and then that's sometimes a little bit yeah, a problem. But for that, I would recommend to like just to record the sessions, and then you can go back to the parts, especially to remember the melodies. Because, for example, I don't really know how to transcribe, or I don't know how to name it, to like write down the melodies, because I cannot really read notes or anything. Like I can read notes if I look to it, and like after a time I see, oh, that's a C or something like that, but I cannot really like write it down quickly or like hear which note it is or something like that. And I think that's a lot, like a big misconception of people trying to like make their own songs and stuff. You don't have to like know a lot of music theory or like know how to write down notes or anything like that. You just have to like be able to make noises, actually. Yeah. And yeah, who's in a position to say that it's sounding good or it's sounding bad or something like that? I think the most important thing is to have fun with it, and that you like create something from yourself. Like I think that's the coolest part, to create something that's from yourself and that you came up with it, especially like in the times of AI and stuff like that. It's really cool. It can be just for yourself, or you can show it to other people, or you can post it somewhere or stuff like that. It's so cool. And yeah, I just think it's really important to not to try to not think like, oh, no, it sounds bad, or like I don't know how to do it, like it's too hard. Like even if you don't play an instrument, you can also like search for basic tracks or something like that. You can search for samples, for example, on Looperman, for example, and search for like melody samples, or like chord samples, or like for basic beats. Like you can search up for pop type beat or something like that on YouTube, or like there are so many websites where you can get instrumentals also for free, and then you can jam on it. And yeah, like also for the people that want to expand maybe their hobby from just singing to songs, to like singing to beats, and like through that writing their own songs. That's also really cool. Just like jam into the to a beat, like playing a random beat, and then you just like, oh yeah, I think I found a melody or something like that. And it's normal if you catch yourself singing a melody that already exists, and you're like, oh, I think that's already a song, because our ear is like so used to like the music we know. And then yeah, but in the end it's about fun, and I think that's like the most important thing while playing music, while doing music. And just to keep in mind, everyone can do music, and who's there to judge in the end? It's yeah, just it's just to like discover yourself and your musical side. And I think that's the most important stuff thing. And I think perfectionism, or like critics of other people that are not asked, is just holding too many people back from doing music their own. Like it would be so cool, like if more people just, yeah, we're just singing around and like, I don't know, coming up with stuff. And yeah, yeah, would be very nice. So I wish you good musical evening, or like midday or morning. um and yeah, just try yourself a little bit out.